Hi, first graders. Do you love math? I love math. I love math so much that it makes me want to dance. And we have a special math dance. If you want to do it along with your teachers, you can just follow these 4 steps. Plus sign, minus sign, equal sign, clap. And then you put it together in 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, minus, equals, clap. You try. Hi, first grade mathematicians. It's Miss Tribbett again, ready for your geometry lesson in math. So today I actually need you to go get an item. So what I need you to go find in your house is some sort of rectangular prism. It could be a box, like maybe there's one in your recycling, or maybe you just finished a box of cereal. Or, does anyone want to guess what's in this box? Another box. I have this box of crayons that could work, maybe even a deck of cards box, a puzzle box, a book. But pause this video and go get some sort of rectangular prism and come back. All right, go get it. Welcome back. You got your rectangular prism? Awesome, let's do it. So we've talked about defining attributes of 2D shapes, like how many sides it has and how many vertices it has. But there's also defining attributes of 3D shapes. We're gonna talk about the faces. First, everyone make a silly face. Now make a scared face. What about a surprised face? Okay, yeah, not that kind of faces. I want you to take your rectangular prism, and anywhere on your rectangular prism that could go flat on the ground is a face of your rectangular prism. Here's a face. Here's a face. You try it with me. Here's a face. Here's a face. Here's a face. Here's a face. And on my rectangular prism, all of the faces are shaped like a rectangle. Maybe your rectangular prism has some faces that are shaped like a square. Just depends on what sort of rectangular prism you're looking at. Okay, so we have the faces of a 3D shape. We also have something called the edges. Okay, the edges are where the faces on your 3D shape meet. It's where they touch. So you can see an edge, an edge. I'm gonna turn it this way. An edge, an edge. It's where these 2 faces, this face and this face, are meeting. Can you take your finger and feel the edges on your rectangular prism? Ooh. Nice. Okay, we call those the edges. So if we were to count all the edges on our rectangular prism, it can be a little tricky to keep track. So I try to touch them as I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I miss any? I hope not. Oopsies. When I finished that video, I was like, hold on. Are there 10 edges on a rectangular prism? I feel like I didn't count right. So I went to count again, and I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then I had to flip it around. 11, 12. There's actually 12 edges. Good thing I learned from my mistake. And then the last vocabulary word should be familiar to you. It's the vertices, just like in 2D shapes. And so the vertices are where those two edges meet. The points, okay? So we got an edge coming together. Bam! Vertex. They meet at the vertex. So on this rectangular prism, we can count how many vertices there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then flip it over to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices. Okay. So those are some of the defining attributes of three-dimensional shapes. You're gonna talk about some other 3D shapes with Annie and Moby on Brain Pop. And they're gonna talk about the faces and the edges and the vertices so that you can learn the defining attributes of other 3D shapes like cones and cylinders and cubes. Okay? Have fun and enjoy your math learning today. Bye.